Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 31 of reading through our Bible in 1 year. We finished the book of Second Chronicles, and we've moved into, we're moving into Ezra next week. And then we finished the book of Romans, moved into Corinthians, and we read Psalms and Proverbs. And just reflecting on this last week, as we finished the book of Second Chronicles, we've read Kings and Chronicles, and very much similar, and just the history of the Jewish kings all through the time that they were reigning, and the repeating of good king, bad king, good king, bad king, and some of them were just amazing and turned the people towards God, or sometimes a good king would end badly, or there was just evil kings that came along. But the one thing in those stories that remains is God's consistency and his love and his grace for his people. He never gave up on them. He loved them, and he stuck with them, and he sent people to try and straighten them out. But they kept, up and down. And it's kind of like our lives as well. The one thing that we can hang on to is Jesus. And the book of Romans talks about that, and how, we're all sinners deep down inside, and Jews or Gentiles, it doesn't matter. Jesus is the one who is consistent, and he is the one that we have to put our faith in, not in ourselves and not in people, because people will fail. So that's kind of my take on this last week. But there's a couple things that kind of surprised me and stood out to me, and I was encouraged by as a woman. And the one was in Second Chronicles chapter 34, verse 22, where the king searches for a prophet, and it's a woman, and this woman prophet comes and gives the message from God. And why does that stand out to me? Is because there's not a whole lot about women in the Bible. And again, in Romans, at the end of Romans chapter 16, Romans is saying his final greeting, and he says, I commend to you our sister Phoebe, a deacon. And so again, another woman in leadership. And, so it was just encouraging me as a woman that, we don't see a whole lot of women involved in the scriptures. So this week was encouraging to see one who was a prophet and one who's a deacon. And so I just want to encourage any women. Just because we don't see a lot of written about the women in the Bible doesn't mean that we don't have our place and a role in God's kingdom. So I want to encourage you to continue serving God in whatever manner he has called you to. The gifts that are given by the Holy Spirit are for everyone. And so, continue reading this week, and we'll see you next week. God bless.